We are Mike and Jeannie, and we restore old houses. In 2021, we moved to South Carolina and bought a 120-year-old Victorian house. Follow along as we put the polish back on this Victorian masterpiece. Welcome back to 1834 Restoration House. It's been so hot that I haven't been able to get out here for the past several days, but today we had a thunderstorm which dropped the temperature down to about 83, so right now that actually feels pretty cool compared to what we've been dealing with the last couple of days. Today I'm going to see if I can hook this thing up, so I'll take off the access cover first. This is liquid tight flex conduit. I've already measured off what I need, so I'll go ahead and cut it. This is a liquid tight fitting, and they go on actually pretty nicely. You put the nut over it, put the gasket over it, and then you just take the end and screw it down in there. Then put the nut back on. I need one of these for each end. Now this is the cover plate that came off the air conditioning unit. All I have to do is take off the nut there. We need the gasket. Put it through the hole and install the nut. And again, we'll tighten this down in a minute. I installed this disconnect a while back, and we need to open this up now. There we go. All right, so inside here you can see we have our 240 volt circuit with ground, and that's all it has right now. So what I need to do is remove this knockout. So all I do is I take a cheap old screwdriver and give it a couple of taps. Every time I do this, somebody always writes in the comments, don't use screwdrivers to knock out slugs. Well, yeah, you're not going to use your really good screwdrivers for that, but this is a really cheap, I mean, we're talking cheap Stanley screwdriver, and it's all chewed up. It really doesn't matter. All right, let's tighten up these nuts real quick. Okay, now I'm going to tighten up this one on the inside. I think it probably already is, actually. Now let's put this end into the box. Hopefully you can see over my shoulder. Okay, I can't quite get that with pliers, so I'm going to use the old screwdriver trick. The cheap, worn out screwdriver, that is. So I just put it right there on the teeth and then just start tapping. Okay, that's nice and tight. Now it's time to put the wires through. We'll connect our ground lead. All right, there's one leg. Okay, there are two sides of our 240 volts. Let's go ahead and put the cover panel back on. And this is a plug. Depending on how you insert the plug, it will either make a circuit or it'll break a circuit. So we'll plug that in. Close this up for now. We're not going to power this thing up until the entire system is ready to go, and that's why this is off. This is our ground lead. The green screw is the dead giveaway there. And right up here I have two terminals. This is the power input for the unit. First wire goes here. And it doesn't matter which one is which. And the second wire goes here. And I just bend the wires so that they can tuck in here very nicely. And then we'll put the cover back on. All right, well, that's all there is to it. And it's getting dark and there's a thunderstorm brewing, so I'm gonna get out of here. And I apologize for having such a short episode, but we couldn't really do much. And I didn't have Jeannie behind the camera doing her usual excellent camera work, so I apologize for the poor camera work today. But we've got to do what we've got to do sometimes, and at least we made just a fraction of an inch forward on this project. So thanks for watching. We'll see you guys on the next episode.